So, it has been an exciting year for vaping. This is going to be my my last video of the year. I've got quite a few things up in queue for January, but just wanted to have a signing off for the year chat. So, here we go. So, first off, I would absolutely love to thank my my subscribers, and I call you guys my base for watching my videos and all of the messages and all of the questions and all the requests. It seems like when people ask me a question, they apologize and they think that it's a bother. That's why I do this. If I can help somebody, who's getting started, or just I don't know, picking up the Genesises and the rebuildables, and questions about high-end this or high-end that. I just do want everybody to know it's no bother. It really is why I do this, and it's rewarding to get a question, because it makes me know that I guess that you respect my opinion enough to ask. So don't feel bad. I enjoy them. Please send more and more of them. Absolutely, I just, like I said, thank you to all my subscribers, my Facebook friends, my just all of you guys. And so we'll talk about first we'll have a vape, then we'll talk about, I guess, where we're at in the state of vaping right now, with what's in the past and what's coming in the future. So listen to the dragon. I wanted to clear one thing up, actually, while I'm taking this vape. I called my vaping style Dragon's Breath, because I don't know, when you look at old references to dragons, you see them kind of puff out their nose and build up to an epic breath of fire. So I call my style of vaping Dragon's Breath. There's some controversy over whether or not I inhale, so I wanted to explain my vaping style and clarify that I absolutely am inhaling. What I'm doing when I'm taking a drag, for those who want to, I guess, replicate the amount of vapor, this is just a 50-50 juice, and I will say thanks to Kevin from Drake's Vapes. He sent me some Punky Brewster to try it on. I like these fruity vapes, and it's phenomenal. But it is a 50-50 juice. So to get this kind of vapor production out of a 50-50 juice, I'm only lung inhaling. I'm actually never doing a mouth inhale. I have my air passage completely open the entire time. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting that coil hotter and hotter and hotter. And after 3 or 4 primer puffs, I do a really long lung inhale, and with my air passage completely open. And then when my lungs are full, I remove the mod from my mouth and I exhale. And that's what causes the increase in vapor production. Really getting that coil hot, really getting that juice burning. Then a long lung inhale and then an exhale. So this is what that looks like. I'll do that one more time. Whew, that was a good one. So that's the Dragon's Breath. So I do want to absolutely clarify that I do inhale the entire time. There's no mouth inhale. It's 100% a diaphragm and lung-driven inhale. So that's just how I do it. But I want to talk about, I don't know, kind of the state of vaping and where we're at and where we're going. It's been a good year, I think, for the progression of technology in vaping. The iHybrid hit the scene. See what else? Mac. He's hit the scene with the Machiavelli. I'm looking forward to reviewing that next month. Mark Buggs really made a big stand with the Wizard's Apprentice stuff, and some like it and some love it and some hate it and some despise it. you know, me, it's a good device. You know, Zen released some really good products, had some hiccups also, but nobody's perfect. And you know, absolutely respect Mike and everything he done to rectify the problems from some of the issues that were there. You know, what else is good? You know, the AC9, you can't leave that one out. It was a it was a phenomenal innovation. I'm glad that the pre-orders have gone out for those. So everybody who had one on pre-order, they're on the way. You know, another phenomenal 510 Addy. You know, there were some that for me were misses. The Cobalt was a miss for me. The Sidewinder was a miss for me. The Fagatti was a miss for me. The Silver Dog as it came was a miss for me, but I'm still waiting on my upgrade kit that Dell sent out. So I'm excited to do the follow-up on that whenever that one comes around. But there's one thing that I really wanted to say, and it's I don't know, man. It's just what I'm passionate about doing this is. You know, I wouldn't want to call out any reviewer out there for anything, but I just want the mod manufacturers and vendors to know there are guys like me out there that buy your product, who review your product, who don't pull any punches, and in no way have an investment in you know, whether or not your product does well or it flops. So look at me and the other guys like me like secret shoppers, because we're out here. And, you know, I tell you, we're not going to stand for being prototypers for you anymore. And that might be part of the problem. Some of the problems that happened and some of the, my allergies are kicking today. That might be some of the problem on where the issues came is, you know, you mod vendors out there, during your prototyping process, it might not be the greatest idea just to give out prototypes to your friends, because, you know, in all fairness, I think if you give a prototype to a buddy, you know, it's harder for a friend to look at you and say, hey, buddy, this is a piece of shit, than it is for somebody who has no investment in what you're doing. So, you know, maybe there's a gap or a break in the prototype process. So pay more attention, because I'm here to stay, and there's a lot of others like me who are here to stay. We're going to buy the products. We're going to review them, because you know, I do this because my subscribers, I don't want them to get, you know, tied up and wrapped up in a piece of junk over some hype. So be careful. I don't think it'll be as forgiving next year as it has this year, because a lot of people are tired of it. So again, you can look at reviewers, and some of the reviewers out there like me and a couple of others who we're not going to pull any punches. I think the time for you know, your customers being prototypers is over. So, you know, that's out of the way. China, I'd like to say they really stepped up this year in a couple of things. I don't really, you know, play in that market anymore, but I know the Sigeli people have been raving about that. The Lava Tube 2.0 has been getting a lot of people really loving that. I'm actually going to get one of those. You know, we're starting to see some good stuff out of China. The AGAT, I think that's the best thing came out of China all year. A great Genesis Addy for 20 or 30 bucks that allows anybody to kind of get to this level of vaping, or close to that level of vaping, without having to spend 200, 250 bucks on a mod and a hybrid. You know, so sub $100 Genesis vaping is something that's not, I don't know, like a unicorn anymore. It's a good year, good stuff. And next year, man, I'd like to see some exciting stuff. DNA 20's coming out, and for people like me, that's a big deal. Regulated vaping at 20 or above 15 watts in general, up to 20. Man, that's something special, and I am so excited to see, I guess, you know, what devices picks up that technology and goes and runs with it. And I think it's a home run concept. So a lot of good things on the horizon. I know, I don't know, I don't want to get crucified for letting out some secrets, but, you know, I know that, you know, the maker of one of my favorite 510s is coming out with a mechanical mod that potentially will turn that 510 into a hybrid, so that's some exciting stuff coming. You know, Faceless has got his new 14500, 18500 coming out, all titanium. at a wonderful, phenomenal price point, but not going to say that. I know Mike Zen is releasing the 18490, 18500 titanium Zen. That's exciting. You know, I know there's been talks of you know, I guess you know, catering more towards the mid to extreme range vapor with a lot of different manufacturers and vendors. So all really exciting stuff. I look forward to 2013. Vape Bash is going to be out of this world. And again, like I said, I just want to thank all of you guys. You're definitely the reason that I do this. And I'm going to keep on doing it. I'm going to keep buying stuff and reviewing stuff. And, you know, I enjoy it. So my inbox is always open. If you have a question, if you need any help, hit me up. That's what I'm here to do. So we'll have one more vape, and we'll call that a year, not a video. So what I got, Jamie JCWEST, ECF, New Vapor, Vapor Wall, Vape Pit, UK Vapors, just about everywhere else. Upcoming, we've got next month the Synthesis from iHybrid Mods. We've got the Machiavelli 18350. We'll probably do a little snippet on the Hellraiser and then the much anticipated and requested Big Boobs O'Reilly on the iHybrid Flower. I'm sure we'll mix another one or two in there. I've got plans for doing a video on explaining, you know, watts and, you know, what, I don't know, what the wattage equivalence is from a Genesis to a silicon heat, and because it is quite a different vape. So looking forward to January in 2013. Be strong, vape on. It's JCWEST. See you again next year.